Rachel again. So this week we're doing drawing. We're going to do some different types of drawing, different techniques, and there's a few activities for you to do as well. For our first task, what we're going to do is we're going to try blind drawing. So blind drawing is basically where we're going to choose an object that we're going to draw, and we're going to draw it with our eyes closed. You can use blindfolds and whatever you're more comfortable with. And the process of this is you think about the object, and it makes you think a lot more about the detail as you're drawing it. You should try to take about a minute on each one. And yeah, see how you get on. So I'm going to do one of the same drawings that you're going to do, so I'm going to start with a car. Obviously we're not going to get a sort of perfect drawing with this, it's more about how you're thinking about the object. So I'm going to start now. Again, I'm probably going to do mine quicker than what you'll do. I would like you to take a little bit longer on it. So I'm going to start now, so I'm going to do a car, so I've got my eyes closed. It's a lot easier if you don't take your hand off the paper, because then you still know where you're at. Sort of think about what the detail in the car is. It's quite funny to see the finished pictures as well. You might think you've done perfectly, and then when it comes round to it you might have missed different bits and pieces of the car. So as you can probably see, it won't be a perfect drawing. And I think I'm going to leave mine at that. Oh, not too bad. Does resemble a car, but you can see it's not perfect, but that's not the point. It's thinking about the different things of the car. So I've thought about the tyres, I've done the headlight, came up, went around the back and then did the windows and the wing mirror. So if you could have a practice at doing that, that would be great. So our next task is observational drawing. Basically this is when you're going to observe something. So I want an object in front of you in a room, not from a picture, not from a screen. We want to actually be looking at the object. The whole point of observational drawing is so you're looking at it, you're not imagining how it is in your head and drawing it. So say you can see the sandal here and the sandal's on the reverse. Sometimes you might want to sort of add detail that you know is there but that you can't see. But with observational drawing we've really got to be strict in just drawing what you see. Even if it's not how you picture it in your head, you need to draw that image how you see it. A good example of this is if you were drawing a mug and you had the mug turned so that you couldn't see the handle, your brain would automatically want to draw that handle, but you've got to be strict in how you draw it and draw it the way that you see it from the angle that you see it. And this is really good for like developing your perception of drawing. So I'm going to have a little go at observational drawing. Again, I'm going to do mine fairly quickly. I want you to try and add a bit more detail in it. Shading, tonal drawing, highlighting, you could add some colour if you wanted to. So what I'm going to draw is I'm just going to draw this pot of paint. It doesn't have to be anything too complicated. You can just choose any sort of basic household object, put it in front of you and draw it. So I'm using some paint and I'm going to angle it like that. So I'm not going to be drawing it straight on because that's not how I can see it. So I'm looking at the different angles that I can see. I'm just going to put a rough sketch in for us. You're literally drawing how you see it. If there are any sort of mistakes as well, you can just rub them out. You can do it quite rough to start with and then add to your detail after. So as we can see, I've drawn it from an angle. I'll try and put it sort of same angle that I was looking at. And you can see I haven't drawn it straight on, even though that's how my brain was thinking about it while I was drawing it. I've drawn it at that angle, just drawing what I can see. Just to add to our observational drawing, a really good thing to do is try life drawing. So life drawing is where you'll draw a person and they'll sit in a pose in front of you for however long, and you draw them from the angle that you can see them. When lots of people think of life drawing, they think about drawing nude people. This isn't the case. Life drawing, they can be fully clothed, they could be nude, and it's just really good for developing your drawing technique. Our next activity is I want you to try and draw an object and use cross-hatching to put it in. I say an object, it could be a person, landscape, anything. Lots of different artists have used cross-hatching, and you can see there's different styles to it as well. So in this teapot here, it's quite fine, it's really neat. And then in the sphere we've got, it's quite sketchy, and that's just different styles. So whatever your sort of style, have a go, and I'll show you how we're going to do it now. I'm going to use the object that I did for my observational drawings, it's already here, and we're going to have a go cross-hatching it to add a bit of shade to it. So now I'm going to cross-hatch my already drawn paint pot. You can again look at it, observational drawing again, to see where the shading is on it and how you're going to shade it. And literally cross-hatching, all we're doing is we're going to draw lines and then you cross over them lines. So draw lines, cross over. Obviously the darker the shading is, the darker the sort of pencil you might use. So you might be using more like a 6B, or pressing hard with your pencil, or just doing less lines. And this all adds to the tone of the drawing. Again, I'm doing this quite quickly. I'd like you to take a little bit longer on it. Really have a go. Maybe try some different shapes of objects, try it on people, landscapes, and it's just a really good sort of technique to use and investigate through our work. It's quite quick and nice to do cross-section as well. You can use fine liners, are quite nice to do cross-hatching as well. If you've done a pencil drawing and then you get a fine liner and go over it, it just makes it a lot more defined, which is nice. So I've just done this really, really quickly. As you can see, my paint pot is now shaded. So I'd like you to have a go trying this as well at home. You can maybe try doing it more sketchy like I've just done here. You could try doing the finer sort of cross-hatching. There's lots of different techniques for cross-hatching, so if you have a search you can see loads of different styles of it. So our next task, and I'll give you a few tasks today, but our next one is some step-by-step drawing. So in your pack you should have a couple of different examples, but feel free to search for your own if there's anything you're more interested in. I've done just a couple on dogs, one quite simple, one quite hard. I'm just going to show you the simple one now, and you'll get the sort of gist of how you do it. So I'm just going to draw this simple dog now, following the step-by-step guide. So I'm going to start with the eye, move on to the curve, add the next bit onto the nose, mouth, chin, and I've got the ear. It's literally you're just following the sheet. Every little bit you see on the sheet we're just going to copy. So I've put a quite simple one in, but there is a more difficult one. And if you look online, you can get some really quite impressive ones, and it sort of shows you how you can do this, especially when you're learning the drawing techniques. It's good. And then you could do this drawing and use your cross-hatching or your shading that we've done before. legs. Just a couple of bits and then we are done. And there we go, and we have our dog. And that's all just by following all the lines. Just copy it as you see it on the sheet and see how it turns out. Like I said, we've got the simpler one, we've got the more complicated one as well. So it's completely up to you which one you try, if you want to have to try both. I hope you've enjoyed the last 7 weeks. Different to what we're normally used to, I know, but I hope you've learned some different things and enjoyed some of the sessions, and I hope you all have a great summer, and we look forward to seeing you in September.